Thursday, we could see isolated late-day showers and thunderstorms. From 8 News, I'm Storm Tracker 8 meteorologist Jessica Kirk for News Radio 1140 WRVA and 96.1 FM.
It's 8 o'clock. Rich has already conquered social media, scanned the headlines, read the reports, finished another Diet Coke, and he's just getting warmed up. Richmond's Morning News with Rich Herrera. This is News Radio WRVA.
All right, it's 8:03 this morning on News Radio WRVA. Good morning. Thanks to everybody for hanging out with us, letting us be part of your morning. Even the grumpy people. Like Super Dave. Oh, no, he's salty. There's a difference between grumpy and salty. By the way, you just heard that in the Fox report. El Said is claiming victory. We're waiting for confirmation on that, but that will be, I think that will be earth-shattering. I think that'll be earth-shattering if he advances. And he's out there with Bernie and AOC and Hassan Piker, who's this influencer that we're going to start talking about because he's becoming a bigger than life version of what he really ought to be. But if that's the case, then we really do have to have a reckoning. I was talking to somebody, a couple of friends of mine I have, very, very, very liberal left wing. And even they're starting to get concerned about the direction of the Democratic Party. So we'll talk about that coming up on the program. Number for you to join us. 833-804-1140, 833-804-1140. That's the James River Air text. I've had fun with the text messages this morning. I'll just ask you again, we'll do a little roll call. I use Super Dave as an excuse to do this, but every once in a while I wonder about this. Who's listening and what are you doing while you're listening? I imagine you, wherever you are, driving to work, sitting at your table. And I know my very, very dear friend Betty Natali sits there and she's got her little yellow radio that she used to listen to Alden Aro on, and now she listens to me. And she's just the sweetest thing in the whole wide world. Love you, Betty. She's been listening to News Radio WRVA forever, so thank you so much. And there's so many others. I'm just wondering what you're doing right now, where you are. So I'm going to do that roll call thing again. I used to do this, Dave, when I did National Sports Talk Radio. On holidays, I'd always volunteer to work. Christmas, Thanksgiving. In fact, now that I'm not doing sports, these are the first holidays I've had. Like 4th of July, I normally would volunteer to work. Hey, I want to work. Let me work that day. And it was like, great, I'll take the day off. And the reason I did it was my dad was a cop, and he always had to work on those holidays. So I figured if my dad was going to work, I'm going to work, and I'll entertain all the cops, first responders, and everything else that are out there today. And I'd say, hey, tell me where you are. Call into the program. Tell me where you are, what you're doing, that you have to work on these holidays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, 4th of July, things, Labor Day. And I'd always want to hear where people were. And I found so many people doing so many different things. So I just just for me, do me a favor, send me a text message. Tell me at 8 o'clock in the morning where you are. Are you driving? Are you at home? What are you doing? I'd love just to know, because it gives me a better idea as I sit here in our radio studio, but talking to you. I want to get in my mind where everybody is right now, because we're this one big audience. Sit and talk to you. You probably talk to me, but I can't hear you because you're talking to your radio. If you call the show at 9:33, I can hear you. But I just want to know where you are right now. I just want to help connect a little bit more. 833-804-1140. Oh, by the way, Super Dave, the response that we got for my meetup was pretty cool. I had a lot of people reach out to me. So I want to do something where I get a chance to see you face to face, because we hang out every morning, but I want to be able to be in the community more, be around you, but I also want to do some good and give back to this place that's been really nice to me and my family since we got here. So we've had meetups before where we go to Capitol Ale House, go to a bar, happy hour, come by, say hi, tell me what you think of the show. I want to level it up this year. So we're going to do a meetup. So TJ at Tom Leonard said, "Hey, Rich, we've got the 7-foot grill. You want to come cook?" Absolutely. So I'll give you the dates. It's going to be a Saturday coming up in August. And he's got the 7-foot trailer that that's got a grill. We're going to bring it out in front of Tom Leonard's. I'm going to cook something that nobody serves here in town. It's called Santa Maria Tri-Tip. It's a cut of meat. If you go to Brazilian Steakhouse, it's picanha. It's so delicious. Got a fat cap on top, so it renders so delicious. One of the most flavorful cuts of meat, but it's kind of unique to that part of Central California. Put it on a fresh roll. Put some salsa on top if you want. It is delicious. It is delicious. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to grill on that 7-foot. Now I'm going to have people help me, but we're going to cook and invite you to come by, get a sandwich, and the proceeds will go to a charity, and we're going to do it for Rees Across America. So just think about that. I'll give you the exact date that we're going to do it, and I'm just working out all the details, but we're going to start doing that hopefully like once a month if it's popular. And I can raise some money for charity for something I care about, like Rees Across America. I get a chance to say hi to you. We get to hang out in front of Tom Leonard. So I'll tell you when that's going to be. All right. What else? Oh, I'll read these in a second. Let me get to Richmond's morning news brief, and I'll give you a quick rundown. Dave, we're just going to run through these with nothing else, right? Okay. Here's your quick version of Richmond's morning news brief. Virginia elections are set. Major General Bert Mississauga has won the Republican nomination. He'll take on Mark Warner this fall. The rest of the races in Virginia pretty much kind of went the way we thought. Rob Whitman will take on Shannon Taylor in Virginia 1. Loria and Kiggins will get a rematch in Virginia 2. Tom Perriello will be the Democratic nominee to go up against John McGuire. Dan Byer will go in the 8th district. So those are some of the races that were done yesterday. We're waiting to see whether Fox or CNN or somebody's going to call this, but El Said is claiming victory in Michigan in the U.S. Senate race for the Democratic nomination. We'll keep an eye on that for you this morning on News Radio WRVA. Story number 2, still waiting on the president to make his decision on what to do with Iran. Was ready to go with what they're calling something bigger than what we saw in World War II coming down towards Tehran and the Iranian regime, but he called it off, said, hey, listen, we'll give negotiations a chance one more time. By the way, another disturbing story. The president is in California last night, in Las Vegas today, I believe. Another person caught near where he was going to be, this time at the Trump National Golf Club at Palos Verdes. That's just west of LAX. Right on the water. It looks like he was casing the place, doing reconnaissance, and was caught with weapons, and it's just not good. I mean, again, turn down the rhetoric, because there are people that are reacting to all these things that people say. That's why, again, I try to turn it down. I don't want to add into any of that. All right. Story number 3, we've been asked to reduce our water consumption. That's done now. They say that the James River is flowing just well with all the rain that we had. So the water restrictions we've been asked to participate in since June, July have now been called off. Story number 4. Dave, do you want to do this one again about the dining room? Because it almost got us in trouble last time.
Well, that's half the fun. Just getting in trouble.
All right. Here you go, Dave. Not my fault, folks. Dave's the one who did this. Then we'll talk about playing catch, all right? There's a restaurant in Florida. It's a steakhouse. And Dave, they're offering nude dining. It's not like when I go get chicken wings, they go, how do you want them cooked? You want them breaded and fried? No, I'll have them nude, meaning just nothing on them.
Right.
This is a whole new twist on nude dining. I can't believe you're making me do this story.
Hey, keep that thing away from my onion rings. Yeah, I threw you off now.
Completely did. You probably heard of someone say, if you're nervous, just picture everyone around you naked. So if you're a nervous waiter, this is the place for you. Who wrote this?
Well, you used to be a waiter. So
I was a waiter.
How would you like to work at this place?
Oh, I've worked at, yeah. I've got stories that I can't repeat
sure
on the
you
radio.
do.
Okay, there's a place in Florida called the Class Sorry Steakhouse, and it offers nude dining on the first Monday of every month. It's not something you accidentally walk into.
Thank God.
Thankfully, they sell tickets specifically for the quote-unquote nude dining experience. For a man, it's $250. For a woman, it's $150, and $300 for couples. Intimate place, about 20-30. It's also dimly lit, and you can't see inside. The staff is fully clothed, respectful, and there's no windows for people to be peeking up.
I would.
I got so many questions, Dave. You have the sound. This is the owner talking.
I got
this
the
is
sound
chef
here.
talking about this. Go ahead.
They disrobed pretty much here. Please allow people to express themselves at our place.
It's more so of a gathering to get to know people, new people in the city and the lifestyle.
Get to know people. I don't want to know people that much.
Yeah, well, you'll get to know them really quick.
Okay, so here's a couple questions I have. You ready? Who's coming in? Just I'll buy a single ticket. If it's 300, I get if it's couples, but if it's $250 for men, $150 for women, I'd like to know who's walking in to buy the single ticket.
I want to know who's buying tickets at all because you can just stay home and do it for free.
Never thought about that. Like I was thinking last night, we went to dinner with cousin Beth, and
hopefully we'll all.
No, we did not go there. But Liz Rigney and I, we all had the same dinner. We all had carnitas. We went to a Mexican restaurant, and I said that's kind of weird. If we were home, we'd all eat the same thing because you just cook from one pot. Now when you go to a restaurant, that kind of defeats the purpose. We're all going to eat the same thing. We could have just stayed home. But here, I got so many different questions.
Well, and the tickets, as far as I know, and I don't know if it says in that story or not, that just gets you in the door.
Right. Then you got to eat at.
Yeah, you haven't paid for any food yet.
Charge. Somebody says, Tony, eat the apple pie. I'm not saying that. Okay, but I do have this one question.
Well, you need to go to break before you get yourself in trouble.
Here's the one question I have. No, this one won't get me in trouble. Do I want to go in there, because it's the first Monday of the month, do I want to go in there on the first Tuesday of the month and sit at the same table?
Yeah, well, hopefully they...
How do I know if I come in the next day?
Sanitize everything, yeah.
The next day I come in, I'm in my Armani suit, very, very expensive. I sit down. Somebody else was sitting on that seat beforehand that didn't have any pants.
Well, you may catch something you may not want.
Can I be done now?
Oh, you're done.
Can I? Yeah, exactly. It's like when I saw that Hanson post from the Philippines last night. I'm like, what did I say now? All right. Today's program is brought to you by Loan Pronto. All right. I know people that are very, very happy doing what they're doing. Why? Because they've got a great home loan. They've got 2%, 3%, 4%. Everybody else is jealous. Oh, how come I don't have a mortgage rate that low? When you have it that low, you protect it with everything you've got. But you got these credit card bills that you ran up at the holidays, and now they're just choking you. What do? Well, there's equity in your house, but I can't do that. I don't want to touch that 2%, 3%, 4% mortgage rate. Dude, got you covered. It's Loan Pronto's zero-cost equity loan. Lets qualified homeowners get the cash they need without touching that low first mortgage, and there's no closing costs. Go to loanpronto.com right now. Find out loanpronto.com or call 804-535-3860, 804-535-3860, loanpronto.com. Could you imagine getting rid of those ridiculous credit card bills? One of their customers got $100,000 and they paid off all their credit cards, their HELOC, remodeled their kitchen. Oh, and right now they save $1,500 a month. What would you do with an extra $1,500 a month? Go to loanpronto.com or call 804-535-3860. That's 804-535-3860, loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781. On approved credit, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Ready to get started on the future you want? BrightPoint Community College is here to help you succeed. With flexible class options, a supportive community, and payment options designed to make college work for you. Sign up now for fall classes at brightpoint.edu/register.
Summer heat, Storms and heavy rain can put your roof to the test. Don't settle for anything less than expert care. PJ Fitzpatrick brings more than 45 years of experience, and they've earned thousands of 5-star reviews, delivering American-made CertainTeed premium shingles. Most roofs install in just one day, and all come with a lifetime guarantee on materials and labor. Flexible financing makes it easy to protect your home this summer. Visit trustpj.com today.
Hi, it's Jonathan Cotton with the Good Feet store. And can I ask you a question? How long have you been living with plantar fasciitis? 6 months? A year? Longer? Years ago, I lived with it too. When your feet hit the floor and you feel like you've jumped off the back of a pickup truck onto rocks, I kept thinking it would eventually get better. It didn't. Then I came in as a customer to the Good Feet store. I got a personalized arch support fitting, and those arch supports helped relieve my pain and got me back to running and the life I love. And of course, I bought the store. That's why I don't want anyone else to spend months or years living with the pain I had. You don't have to keep waiting. Come into the Good Feet store today for your personalized arch support fitting and consultation, and let us show you what's possible.
Michael says either Tuesday or Wednesday at
our
9:03
satisfaction guarantee at the Good Feet store. The Good Feet store is in
show.
Short Pump and West Broad Marketplace, and now open in Midlothian in Stonehenge Village near Wegmans. Visit goodfeet.com to book your appointment today.
Richmond's trusted appliance dealer, Appliances on Lakeside, is offering hot deals. All families are unique. Let our experienced sales staff help you find the best appliance to fit your family's needs and budget at Appliances on Lakeside.
All right, it is 8:19 this morning on News Radio WRVA. Let's take a look at traffic for the myinsuranceDoctor.com Traffic Center, the official insurance of News Radio WRVA.
Slow going 195 northbound at Laburnum Avenue where collision is in the right lane. Watch for collision on the ramp from Broad Street Short Pump onto eastbound 60.